Hello there, I hope you're having a great day. I just got back from holiday, which is a bit tougher to work out in 2020 than it was last year, but it turned out alright and I'm grateful for that. Anyway, I wanted to get back into the swing of things and I figured today I'm going to give you a tour of my bass case. And also while we're at it, why not a small channel update. If you've been watching lately, you probably noticed that I uploaded only bass covers for the past month. And yeah, that's a new thing on my channel. It doesn't mean we're switching or giving up on the previous series, but I just reached a point where I felt that my bass playing needed to improve a little bit. I felt like I've plateaued, and yeah, learning new songs is a great way to get out of a rut. But that being said, let's talk about the other series, and by that I mean mainly the music writing one. There are 2 episodes left of the first season, and the reason I haven't released those yet is because I really want to make them a bit more special and bigger, cooler than the previous ones. Promise it will be worth the wait. Other than the music writing series, I have a lot of other video ideas that I want to do, but I'm still working on the logistics and how to actually put them into practice. But no spoilers, stay tuned, there's cool stuff coming. That being said, let's move on
to the bass case.
Check this bad boy out. SKB case. TSA locks for when you're flying, sturdy handle, very nice. Let's open those bad boys. Ta-da! Yeah! This is where the Dingwall goes to take a nap when we're either on tour with high status or when I'm not around the studio, because usually I keep it right there in the stand. Anyway, here's a big shot of the stuff, and now let's dig in. Let's look at the crap. First of all, I have this Steph strap. It's a leather strap, and I actually have no idea where I got it from, but I've had it for a couple, actually not a couple, I've had it for at least 5 years. It's a pretty cool strap, it's pretty comfortable, but I'm not very in love with it. If I find something cooler, I'll probably replace it. This is very important. I use this, I don't know how it's called, it's a wrist thingy, but it goes on my hand, so when the sweat comes in, I can use it to wipe the sweat from my brow, and also to polish this part of the bass. Now, those guys are spare strings, the Alex Milovic signature bass strings for drop G sharp. There are 0.43 to 150. What are you doing, Pickles? And yeah, basically the bass is tuned in A flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. That's the tuning we use with high status, and I keep it like that. Actually forgot to say, when we're playing live with high status, my brother plays this bass, because I'm the vocalist. And I need to be able to move around the stage freely. I don't like being tied to a stand. We've already talked about this guy. Now, there's some, what do you call them? Keys for the bass, for the bridge and the nut the nut, and whatever else. Next up, we have cable. Short cable for the wireless system. Let me get the focus adjusted. And the wireless system is a Line 6 Relay G30. It's actually pretty cheap, but it gets the job done. It sounds alright. The problem with it is that it's made out of some sort of cheap plastic, and this thing, especially the battery holding trap door thingy, how do you call it, that breaks really fast, and you have to tape it. And also this handle breaks. Mine thankfully hasn't yet, but a couple of my bandmates no longer have it. Anyway, I keep this on channel 6 because 6 is cool. That's LeBron James's number when he plays with the Miami Heat, and probably next year with the Lakers. This is the power supply for that. And this actually is a pretty cool thing. It's a headphone amp for practicing. This was a present from my father, and I've only recently started using it because since I started doing those bass covers, I started traveling with the bass a lot more, and when you're visiting someone at their house, you don't want to make a lot of noise, and also they probably don't have a bass amp. This is very, very cool for practicing. Gets the job done. There's not much to it. There's a volume and a tone, and you can also add an aux track, but I never use. Actually, I do use that. What am I talking about? That's how I plug my phone into it to hear the song and rehearse. Yeah, neat little thing. It has a bit of noise, more than I'd like, but yeah, if you have an active bass, that shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Now this is a silica gel, or that's how you call it, I guess. This is supposed to keep the humidity levels in the case pretty low. Batteries, spare batteries for the Vox Amp. Spare battery for the wireless system, because loves batteries. You love batteries? Yeah, you like batteries. And those are the picks I'm using. There are Dunlop Tortex 0.6, the orange ones. I love them. Those are the only picks I used. They're not too tight, not too flabby, and not too hard either. They're perfect for playing this bad boy when you're hitting really, really hard. They're also cool for guitars. Sometimes I feel like I could switch to maybe a bit thicker picks, but I find that it sounds better when you play with those. I don't know, there's something magical about them. Anyway, last but not least, this bad boy. This is my Dingwall NG2 5-string, Nolly Get Good signature. Probably the best bass in the world, at least if you ask me. I absolutely love the sound of this thing. You've probably heard me rant about it in previous videos, but I always take the opportunity to say how cool this fucking bass is. And sexy too. I mean, just take a look at this color. Come on. It's amazing. And they don't make this color anymore. Makes it even more special. Anyway, my future plans with this guy. I actually want to try some lighter strings, because I've been using those Newton ones for the past 2 years, I think, and they're pretty cool. I like them, but I think that I could probably get more attack out of it with the lighter string over here. I think 150 is a bit too much for my taste, but I don't know. I'm going to experiment. I'll probably try out some Dingwall strings next time. 130 or 127, I don't know. I think the nickels are 130 and the stainless steels are 127. I'm not sure, I need to check that. But I'll let you know how that works out when I try them out. Anyway, I have to get everything back inside. But this is my base case. Nothing too special about it. It's just really nice and fluffy, and it takes care of the Dingwall. Gets the job done. That's what it should do. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a more vlog style. We'll probably experiment with that type of video more if you guys like it. And yeah, until next time, rock and roll!
You wanna win your play off, you got no skills to play off, you cannot in my way off, I cannot eat to stay off.